forget about it. It's the best coffee you can get in the world. Fresh roasted for me every week or whenever I sell out. We get it by the 5 pound. It's the bomb. Oh, it smells good. Okay, forget about it. So my last little deal here, we were going through Genesis because it's interesting. My son asked me if I'm a Christian, and I'm like, well, I need to read the Bible. So we're reading it together. Well, I am, and I'm pointing out all the interesting, trippy shit that's in there that people don't know about. I have been through the Golden Dawn and Kabbalah and such. I've written 2 other books on this related topics. So the last one was the Name of God. Boom, there you go. Forget about it. You should watch it if you haven't seen it. And you're supposed to hit like a button for me or something if you want to see the rest of them, because it's cool. I'm on like page 7 of the Bible here, and I'm already gonna have like 3 videos to make on hidden knowledge, so it's fun. Here we go. And you know, any gain in knowledge is like opening up your perception. There's so many other things around you that you don't know, and most people need their perception widened. So there you go, Name of God. Now we're getting into the funnest one. For a while, when he actually first asked me to be a Christian, I said, well, I would actually call myself a follower of Enoch. And because I read the book of Enoch word for word, and because I've been abducted by aliens and my family several times, it resonates with me. And so we'll get to that. So here we go. Okay, Genesis, page number 7, chapter 5, verse 23. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. So he's 365 years old, which the end of your days back then was like 900. People lived to 1,000 years back then, so that's kind of trippy in itself. But here, next verse is fun. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. That's it. They don't say shit about him, right? There's like 4 verses. So it says that he had a kid, Methuselah. Anyways, very interesting.
The AC is coming.
And anyways, Enoch, the book of Enoch, is left out of the Bible, and I read it word for word. I know it more than I know this one. So here's the hidden, interesting, cool knowledge. Okay, we got a quick cut for a s'mores plate here. Sorry about that. Everybody likes s'mores. We do a s'mores plate, which is just killer. World's best coffee, swear to God. And all that. Ooh, look at the chocolate melting. Yummy. Okay, I don't eat sugar, but man, I like to serve it because it's like vicariously getting some sugar through other people. I was way a little lot there. I'll have to clean that up. Okay. That looks fun, doesn't it? Here you go, buddy. There's your s'mores plate. You want to reset the chest? I'll play you one. Okay, so back to what we were talking about. Crazy, trippy stuff. Yeah, so Enoch here in the Bible, they don't say a whole lot about him, but in the book of Enoch, it is wild because he really hits what the watcher angels are. So Enoch, they're UFOs, dude. It's just like, it's pretty plain and damn simple. He talks about going up in their spaceships, and he's credited with coming up with the seasons and such, because he says in his book of Enoch, and it's a little harder to read because, you know, it's old, really old. That being said, you can still buy it online. It's very cool to check out. Yeah, he's talking about going around in their spaceship, and they explain how the solar system and everything works. And he was accredited with coming up with all that. The Bible doesn't include his book. But what is mentioned in the Bible is about the sons of God coming down and getting busy with women, basically. And it's actually more graphic. It's like go into women. It's like, whoa, that's funny. There you go. That being said, so yeah, Enoch describes more of the Watchers and how they, got busy with women because they thought they're, part of the Watchers. So they're UFOs, and that's where the inbreeding comes in. That's where the giants came from. And they didn't differentiate between an angel, like we think of an angel in the Kabbalah, or in Golden Dawn, or in Witchcraft and Wizardry, or Harry Potter, or the real Harry Potter. When you call on the angels, you're not calling on UFOs per se. Now you can get into that, and you do get into that, and it just comes to you, and it's crazy, and they grab you. And in this book, I describe every UFO encounter we've ever had. I include pictures of some UFOs that we've been in contact with, and it'll blow your freaking mind, dude. It's crazy. So we have Watcher aliens that came down and inbred with humans in the book of Enoch, and we also have the second half of what an angel is, because an angel is not a UFO, and that's a UFO. So in my book Seeds in the Wind, it's really, really cool because it's the lost teachings of Jesus, and I studied the Kabbalah, and I studied the Jewish mysticism, or whatever. I say it whatever because there's so much more to it in the Golden Dawn. You don't just learn that, you learn other stuff. But that being said, the lost teachings of Jesus are Jesus Christ, in first words, teaching the Kabbalah to people. And what is the Kabbalah? Angelic mobilization is the Kabbalah. Everything. So in the first video we talked about what is the nature of God, what's the name of God, the unspeakable name of God, which is so lame. Anybody can do it and should understand what everything is. And so that's what this is about. So what are angels? Everyone gets a set. That's a mind blow, right? It's explained in here. You have your own angels to you. They control how we live. We are a soul inhabiting a flesh body that's made up of all four elements, and angels are elemental in nature. Michael in the Bible is an angel of fire. Okay, there's Gabriel in the Bible is an angel of water. That being said, that's all awesome. When you study the Kabbalah, you ask the angels, you say, angels, help me to study myself so that I cannot be such an asshole. And that's what you do. It's about bettering yourself. Now, when you do study magic, you ask the angels to do things, and you do things with them. And that's where corruption comes in. And, I forget that one guy's name. He's an ass. And some other people like Hitler and such. It's not good to take holy symbols and turn them upside down and, put man on his head. That being said, it is good to be a white witch, I guess. Is that a saint? I don't know. Is a miracle the same thing as magic? I don't know. I think anytime you ask the angels to help you do something, if it's God's will, it happens, and that's a miracle. So yeah, I'm a saint, dude. Fuck it. If anybody wants to challenge me, come on down, and we'll talk about it over some coffee, because I have the world's best damn coffee. We got s'mores down here at Smith & Sons, coffee down here in Kernville, and I'm selling my book. And this way you get on Amazon, and we're reading the Bible, because I don't remember much about it. And yeah, just to recap, we're amazing creatures. So amazing that creation itself, every atom, which is the world of creation and God, in everything, uses angels to move the wind on the earth, to move the waters within us, to move the wind within us in our chest so that we can breathe. We're such an important part of nature that we get our own set of angels to make us move. I lost the ability to speak a few years back. When I get under stress, I will go, and I have to shake that shit off, and I've learned to use other parts of my brain. How do I learn to use other parts of my brain? Because of the Kabbalah and understanding how to converse with angels. I built a healing stone that I stand on, which captures the energy of Mother Earth herself. That's in a video. You can see it on my channel. So hits the likes up button is cool, or whatever button. help me out on that if you like listening to this stuff. And it's gonna get wild because right now we're on like page like 11 in Genesis, and I've already done 2 videos now on secret hidden knowledge, and both videos in the same way. Look in the mirror, understand as an individual, as a person, you are so special that a whole team of angels was given to you so that you can move, think, breathe, and act. So how do we act? Who are we? We're pretty freaking cool. Pretty freaking amazing. Spirits walking around a fleshy body. And I'll end with this. My son asked me this. And there's a discrepancy in the Bible as opposed to the Kabbalah and magic. And this is the discrepancy. Who has dominion over the angels? Do the angels have dominion over man, or does man have dominion over the angels? Kabbalah, all the magical practices, all the old texts say that we have dominion over the angels. There's some Psalms that say it's the other way in the Bible. But let me ask you this. This body is of the earth and all aspects of her. Beautiful Mother Earth. We are a soul driving the body, but we can't drive the body. I could tell my arm to move, but it's not going to do this unless an angel helps me do it. An angel of fire, angel of earth, angels of water. We're 80% water. We can't digest our food without angels of water. Last little secret, and we'll end it with this. So I told Corbin, yeah, who's in charge? I told my son, who's in charge? Me? Who's more important, me or the angel that helps me do that? When you study the Kabbalah, the angels aren't going to do shit for you unless you go through the grades and you understand yourself through them. So, I don't know. It's more like a tag team, right? If you're doing good, it's a tag team. If you're doing bad, you're not conversing with angels, you're conversing with demons. Demons exist and they're fucked up. Okay, we'll get to that later in the Bible, I'm sure. Lots of fun. I think that's about it. Angelic mobilization, that's how I move. That's how I make it through the day, because I'm a goddamn retard otherwise. Excuse me for anyone that has disabilities. I have a mental disability and I'm pretty hard on myself. All right, catch you next time. I'm gonna upload these 2 and read a little more. Peace out.